Morning, folks. Another beautiful morning, and I put that almost too high to get to the greaser. Oh no, I can get to it. I'm good. So another day of harvest. Day 3 for me, day 4 total. I think I said that wrong in the last video. I said 2 days. It's been 3, but anyway. So early in the morning, obviously way too much to do to plant, but we are checking everything to make sure it runs. So I thought I'd show you guys kind of what we're checking. So right now you've seen me put fuel in and take the air filter out. So we're blowing the air filter out. We do that usually every day. I didn't do it yesterday because it was the 3rd day and it was good. But so then we have to grease. There's 2 grease zerks on the head and a couple down there that have to be greased every day. Then there's a 50-hour service, so every 50 hours a light comes on in the cab and we have to do that. Windows need to be cleaned, and then chains oiled, which I'll show you that. And then we've got to check these. These are guards, and these are the knives that cut everything. So we're gonna walk down through here and make sure that nothing's broken. I know I've got one here somewhere, right here, yeah. So this one's broken. It looks like, what is that? It looks like a double. So there's singles and doubles on these guards. This is a single with 2 points. This is a double with 1 point. So we've got to change this one out. But the knife is new. It looks good. So I'm not seeing anything else. So far we've only broken 1 guard, which is good. So, and then we got to check. These are called fingers right here, and if they're snapped off, these are worn but they're not snapped. Everything looks good so far. So it's just general maintenance, looking it over, making sure that nothing is broken, and if it is broken, fix it now rather than later when you're trying to run. So all right, well, I'm gonna grease these, and then I'll probably blow the combine off and then change it, or oil the chains and all of that stuff. So alrighty, well, I'm gonna set you down and get to greasing. Okay, I think we're just gonna go blow the combine off really quick. So multiple ways to do it. We do it with a leaf blower. That's the easiest way. So here are the guards I was talking about. That's a single, and there we go. This is a double. This is what we need, and this is what a finger looks like, full finger. So all right, well, for this we've got to mask up and cover ourselves as much as possible because it will get nasty. So all right, well, here we go. Well, it's been a minute. Well, actually it's been like hours, but since I last turned the camera on, but nothing's happened besides running back and forth, filling trucks, or putting trucks where they need to be, grain cart where it needs to be. Yeah, so I'm heading to the field. We're gonna check moisture. It's been about an hour since I did last time. They wouldn't even pop open out of the pods earlier, so we'll see how they are now. Let's see, things that are going on. Carl's truck, our second truck, it's overheating, and we're not sure why. It's either a radiator or a blown head gasket, so that's gonna be fun. Not sure. It's going to a shop this afternoon. He's coming to finish up one of his fields first, and then we're switching to a different field. So we're not sure. I mean, if that truck doesn't last or if it continues to have problems, we're gonna have to come up with something else. And whether that means buying another truck, a temp truck, or something, not sure. But it's almost cheaper to buy a green truck or a semi and a hopper bottom than it would be just to buy another full grain truck like what we have. So I don't know, we're entertaining the idea right now, but that's about as far as we've gotten. So, well, we're here. I think the first thing we're gonna do is hook up the header cart to the truck, because we're gonna need that here shortly. It's gonna take about an hour or less to get everything cut over here, and then we're gonna be moving. So quickly get that done. The truck's already here, so I may have to just go with the dirty windows for right now and clean them later, or just do a quick wipe down. So yeah, all right, well, let's go get this really quick. That's the guard we replaced, so it worked good. Actually, they come out really easy. It's just two nuts, and it just drops out, so not really an issue at all. All right, so we're gonna clean these windows really quick and then see what the beans are at, and hopefully we can start cutting some beans. So. Dropping stuff. I think we're gonna start. Yeah, if I could talk, I think we're gonna start here soon. It's almost 12 o'clock. Beans are a little wet still, but I think they'll be fine to go. So. Well, it's been a minute. I feel like I say that every time, but had to let the camera charge again, and wasn't much going on. But we've been moving all over the place. I'm at the, I don't know, 5th, 6th field, but they're all like, they're less than 10 acres, so it's been really quick. And now we gotta move. We gotta put the head on a cart, go up a hill. Now I can't do it with the head on, it's too narrow of a drive, so we gotta do that. Gonna have 7 acres up there, and then come back down, head back on the cart, come back down, go over there, up on the other hill, and cut another 6, 7 acres up there. And then we move into the big field, which is 30 some acres, just over that way. So there'll be a lot of movement here for a second, and I'm by myself, so we're gonna be doing it solo style for a while. So we're probably gonna get it done as much as possible, as quick as we can. So it means I'm gonna set you down and get to taking this off, and then we gotta go get the head cart. So all right, well, we're gonna park this truck up on the hill, and then we're gonna walk down to where the header cart is, and we'll get that, and bring it up for here. Then we'll take the header up there, and then drive this truck back down here for the combine. So that's the plan. By the time I get halfway done with that, Dave will be back. So we're running one truck down. That one overheated, and he's taking it in. So we're gonna hopefully just be able to do it with 2, and we'll call it good, or just 1 truck with a grain cart. So yeah, that's the plan anyway. Well, hopefully it works. We'll see. But all right, well, I'm gonna drop this off. we're ready to go again. So yeah, it's just up on a hill. Kind of goes around and around. It's about 7 acres. We got it all. Got everything hooked back up again and good to go. So we're gonna go cut some more beans. I need to change this. On hill by road. Nope, that's the wrong one. There's 2 of them on the hill. This one's field by red barn. That's it. Because there's a red barn up here, and that's how I identified it. All right, well, we're gonna get to cutting. So yeah, should be fun. So I need some water. Well, good morning. What are we on? Day 5? I think this is day 5 of the harvest. Had our first breakdown last night. So let's go show you what it was. So about, I don't know last time I talked to you was, but about 8:30, not 8:30, we went to about, I can't talk. Boy, it's already been a long day. It's only like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11, I don't know. Anyway, by about 6 o'clock last night, I started to feel a vibration in the combine. Wasn't sure what it was. It kept getting worse and worse and worse. And so through a couple diagnostic things I knew how to do in there, determined that it was in the head and something was going bad on the head. We came out here, we found that a pulley down here was completely loose. Bad bearing, chain was loose, and possibly, we did not replace it, but possibly slip clutch was bad, or is bad, not sure on that one. So we took it all apart. I went to John Deere early this morning, came back, I got everything except for that pulley down here that runs the belt. There's a chain in a belt, and I need a couple different sprockets and stuff, but so they didn't have the main big sprocket up here, which we'll have to get tomorrow. And they didn't have this pulley. So I brought this one back and I rammed it on there, put it on with the big impact. And it's tight. Put a cotter pin in it, so hopefully it won't move. Hopefully that fixes our problem. If not, I'm gonna replace that slip clutch. If that doesn't fix it, could mean that it's the gearbox that runs the knives up front, which could be really expensive. So hopefully it's not. Hopefully we have everything figured out and it's fixed. So I think the beans are ready. I'm gonna go check them here, but I'm already sweating. It's already hot this morning. Other thing we did is I fixed the moisture sensor. Well, I cleaned it out. I'm not sure if it's fixed or not. But I cleaned out the moisture sensor up in the grain tank. Looked like it got rained on, or moisture had gotten in there somehow and corroded it. So it hadn't been working this whole time, but we got that working now. So, well, I hope. I'm not sure. I think it's. Let's go check these beans, and then we'll see. I'm pretty sure we're ready to go. Didn't blow the whole thing off today. Just blew the filter out. Seemed to be fine. So, yeah, let's go check these. We're in a new field, by the way. Moved here last night. So, beans look. Oh, hey, there's another bean head. It's the red kind. We don't care about them. Anyway, beans are up to the hip. Pretty good. Oh, they still got some time. They're still wet. Let's see. Yeah, they're still wet. So, way you test it. So I'm picking a bean kind of lower down. Popped out of the ground. And to see if it'll crack right, you just kind of rub between your fingers. You can see they're just kind of tough to get in there. Not too bad though. Then if I can but I can't get the bean out. Maybe not. Struggling one-handed here. There's the bean. Then we're gonna. You can make an indentation on it. You know it's a little too wet still, but they're getting close. Speed it up here. Give it a second. That is everything in the combine. Everything in the head. shaking as bad, but it is still shaking. Well, it's still shaking, so the beans are still a little wet. I'm gonna go ahead and try it and change that clutch out. I don't know if that's the problem or not, but we're gonna try that and see. That's the only other thing that it could possibly be. So we're gonna go change that out really quick. So this is the one that we think is bad, but I tightened it down and you can't move it. It seems to be good. That's a little loose, but that's not bad. That one's tight. This is new, chain's new, pulley back, or bearing back in there is new, but this isn't new. So I think I'm gonna, if I have the right size, pull that pin out, pull this off. We're gonna have to loosen this back up and pull this off to hopefully just change this out really quick. So that's the plan. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Oh, we're it's 11:52 now. We just finished changing that out. Let's see if it works. If it doesn't, I just have to run with what I have and hope it doesn't ruin anything else. That's all I can do for right now because I don't have any more parts. So we'll see. Let's turn this on. There's the combine. Better. Still rattling, but we're gonna have to go with it. No. Alright, well I guess we're gonna start. That's all we can do for right now. I don't know what's wrong, but we fixed everything we can, right? Tell you what, it feels like I'm Hyundai on a Tuesday. Just cannot get anything working right. Oh, whatever will we do? We've got like 3 passes left, and I just noticed something balling up, and then all of a sudden this fell off, and I think it probably broke because the vibration is so bad. So I'm sitting up there bouncing like crazy. We think it is this gearbox over there. That's worn through. Oh man, I don't know. I feel like we did decent maintenance on this, but it's just gotten worse pretty quickly. So I don't know. Yeah, it's just kind of frustrating. All right, well I'm gonna try to figure out how to set this on here and strap it down. We're gonna have to order some more parts or something. I tell you what. Whew. It's gonna be a good day. Gonna be a good day. Well, that's all I know to do until we get back to the truck, and then we can take it off. I'm gonna have to take this bar off and re-weld everything. That's gonna have to be in the morning project. So we're just gonna have to run like that. I'm gonna have to order a new one of those dingy thingies. I don't even know what that is. Just an outer cover. We'll have to look on the app and see. So this one looks fine. There's no cracks in it, so that's disappointing. We were almost done with this field. We literally have like not even a half a or 2 passes left. So we moved to a new field, that one, and we're going on. We're gonna keep going, even though our AB line. I don't know which one I want. One, that'll work. Even though the front end, we had to take the front end completely off, so we're gonna see how it goes. Hopefully, it doesn't push much over, but I don't know. We'll find out. So. Been here for a minute. Forget the glasses. Done a few things. So we put this on, and that was kind of a bear, kind of up in there, but it's on now. And then we replaced this one, and it was worn pretty bad. I didn't realize how bad that was worn, but it was. Chain was loose, so we tightened it. Check this out. This is all good to go now. So close that up if you can. It's kind of been hit once or twice. Everything else seems to be good. Just finished putting fuel in it. I've got to blow the combine off. We cleaned the windows, which may have been a bad idea since I got to blow the combine off. I'll have to show you up there. I put a knob on the steering wheel so it'd be easier to drive. So that's good. And I'm kind of excited about this part myself. Oh, here's the new, or the old one. It doesn't feel bad, so we're gonna keep it for a little bit, but made in Spain. So this is what I'm excited about. Yeah, full face shield mask for blowing the combine off with. I borrowed this from Carl, and yeah, this is gonna be a lot better. So I'm gonna put this on, put some earbuds in, and we're gonna blow the combine off really quick, and then we're gonna start. But first I gotta move the truck because it's gonna be, it'll get in the way, or it'll get dust all over it if I leave it here. So we're gonna move this, and then we're gonna get going. So set this over here, and all right. So here we go. That is nice. I've got to get me one of these things. Oh, I blew the whole combine off. I have no dust in my eyes. Hallelujah. Now that we got that done, let's close all the doors up, and we'll head out. My lunch. There's more than chips in there. I just used it as a bag so I didn't have to get another bag out. So, all right, let's shut these doors, and then we'll be good to go. All right, let's see how this works. Oh, please work. Better. Parking brake go. That's a lot better. I think we fixed it. Oh, glory, that's a lot smoother. And this steering knob, wow, this is nice. I don't know why I didn't put this on there sooner. got the fancy one. It looks like a tire tread. I don't know if you can see it or not, but all right. Well, there we go. We're on to cutting my beans now instead of Dave's. So, well, this is partnership beans with me and Dave, so technically it's still his. So, wow, this is nice. Why haven't I done this? You call double dumping there for a second. All right, well, the shake is still here, if you can't tell, and by that mirror out there and the ladder over there. So it's better, but it's not where it should be, I don't think. Although it's been like 3 days since we've had it nice and smooth, so I'm not sure if it's smooth or not. But I don't think it's right because it's vibrating so much, it's keeping the head up off the ground and not on the ground where it needs to be to cut the beans off. So I'm struggling. I'm having to do a lot of messing with the dials, trying to get it to stay down, but it just will not stay where I want it. But we're doing good. This monitor is off on, well, the moisture tester doesn't work at all. It's set at 10.7. Moisture wise all day, and I know they're drier than that, so you can hear them popping off the, or at least I can hear them popping off the windshield. So not sure what that is. We're getting a clean sample though. Right now this monitor is saying 71, and I know it's off, and I know it's off by we're making more than what the monitor is saying. So if it's saying 71, it's closer to 75, might be even higher. I'm sticking to 75. So like right now, I can see it, and it just turned 73, 72, 65. Yeah, it's going up and down, but it's staying in the 60s mostly, especially for this pass. 73 again, 69. 57, 60, yeah, it's staying right there. So we're making, at least on this pass, about every other pass, we're making at least 60, 62 bushel beans on average, which is fantastic, and on some areas more. So we'll figure it out. That is the fourth load out of here, third one in a bin. So we're doing good. So yeah, it's moving. Not a whole lot's going on. Kind of been steady, kind of not. But yeah, I don't know if you can tell, it's still vibrating. But it is what it is. We're gonna cut beans. So let's cut some more beans, and we'll figure out how to fix that next year. Or sometime then. I'm not sure.